Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here once again, looking ahead to today's slate for the 17th of February. Once again, hopefully you guys all did pretty good last night. Overall, once again, it was a solid night for us. Now we are now 8-1 in our last 9. So we will definitely take it. We had an absolute heater last night, scored a 363.6 with two guys scoring under 15 fantasy points. So, imagine if those guys didn't suck and put up numbers. We easily could have had a takedown for sure. But, definitely will still take a 363.6. As you see, everybody did pretty dang good last night. And, yeah, everyone won some pretty good money as well. So, yeah, not sure what you guys are waiting for. Like I said, we are 8-1 overall in the last 34 days. We are 22-12. As you can tell, the last week and a half, we have really been stepping it up. So yeah, come join us. Why not? All you need to do, hit us up on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Click that link right there. It will send you right to our Twitter. Message us, and we'll get you all set up. And also give us a follow while you guys are there. Would love to have you come join. And as normal, if you guys do go on to like the video, leave a like as well. I appreciate it. And also hit that sub button as well. We do NBA Fanduel lineup advice videos almost every single day, so definitely would love to have you. And like I said, we are down to about 32% of you guys not subbed. Down a couple percent, nothing too crazy, but I definitely do appreciate you guys quite a bit. All right, let's go get into it. So we have a 10 gamer today. Yeah, we had Detroit and Chicago. They're originally not going to play because they were playing two different teams, but they NBA got them to play together, so we got an extra game. So we have New York and Orlando. No total, probably around a 211, 212, so nothing too crazy here. I don't have a ton in this matchup. You could look at Vuk, but I just don't see this game playing that great here. Let's go see how he's done against them in the past. He played one time, had 46, 91, 84. So, yeah, really not that great overall. I don't have a ton. If Evan Fournier's out, like say, go look at Terrence Ross, and that's honestly it. I don't have a ton. Maybe Randall, but he's 9K, and I just don't think this game plays that quick. You can definitely look at Nerlens Noel. Price getting up there, but he is more of a defensive guy. Keep in mind, this guy's usage rate's really bad. You are relying on his defense. 3 blocks, 2 steals, as you see there. So if he doesn't get his blocks on, you're kind of screwed. But overall, looks like he's pretty consistent. So that's the other guy you can look at. But overall, not a ton. Don't really need that game here. Atlanta, Boston, another game, maybe 222 in this one. Definitely watch Kimball Walker. Could not play in this one. Maybe look at Peyton here. He screwed us last time, but maybe he steps it up a little bit here if he does start. Another game I really don't have a ton in. Tatum has really been underperforming as well. Collins hasn't been doing a ton. I guess you could look at Trey Young, but he's been trash as well. So once again, I really don't have anyone in this game. Capella's been playing better, but that's up to you if you really want him. So, yeah, kind of a throwaway game to be honest with you. Houston, Philly, another lower total, probably 217, 218. Joel Embiid is probable. We'll have to see. Apparently, he was probable last game, and right after lock, they announced him out. So we'll have to see if he does play or not. If he does play, definitely worth a look. Obviously, at 10-7, it's either him or Jokic for centers, but definitely don't mind them. I just don't know if Houston can keep this one competitive here. It looks like Gordon and Oladipo are doubtful once again. You could look at David Nwaba. The only reason I say that is because he had 41 minutes. Not because he scored 42, but he had 41 minutes. So, yeah, he'll probably be out there even if it's a blowout. John Wall's getting up there, unfortunately, and I don't know if this one stays competitive enough for him. Simmons did good, but that was without Joel Embiid, so that's basically it. As you see, not a ton early on, but we get into some better games. Denver, Washington, back to back for Denver. We'll have to see. Some of these guys are game time decision once again, like Monte and Paul Millsap. I think Millsap will be out, but Monte and Will Barton are the main guys to be looking at. Hopefully, we get word on them. If they are out again, you can look at Campazos for sure. He'll be Chalk City once again. 38.6, dude went off and was a solid play. Jamal Murray, I honestly love here, $6,500, way, way, way below what he should be at. So Murray's almost a lock if those guys are out. For Denver, not really too into Westbrook. We could look at Beal, maybe. This one could play a little bit quick. And Denver doesn't really have their good defensive players out there, so Beal could have a heyday. This dude here, man, oh my goodness. Every time I pick him, he sucks. But the days I don't pick him, he doesn't suck. So, don't know what's going on with Michael Porter. Shot 0 for 8. 0 points. The dude scores 0 points. You can go look at him again. I know he's been absolute trash. Maybe his ownership comes down a little bit, but GPP for sure. If Will plays, don't like Porter at all. Another guy, Jermichael Green, 29 minutes. I don't know what happened there. One of the guys I was high on. But like I said, I don't mind going back to those two. Maybe in a couple if the main guys are out once again for Denver. And then Jokic is Jokic. Don't mind him at 10-5. Like I said, he has a ton of usage right now. And with all those guys being out, got to put him in there. If Will Barton and Monte plays, I don't think it really hurts him a ton. Maybe 2 or 3 less fantasy points. So still don't mind that one. So definitely keep an eye on that Denver side. Indiana, Minnesota. If Doug doesn't play, yeah, McConnell could be worth a look again. He did get the start. I didn't think I was going to like McConnell starting, but he didn't do bad. He's looked like he's playing pretty dang good, so you can look at him. I have to see what this total is in the spread, but I do think Minnesota could maybe keep up with them. They played pretty good against the Lakers. Edwards shot 20 times. He's shooting a ton. Excuse me, in the last 3 games. Not the greatest field goal percentage. Last game is pretty good, but you can look at him in a GPP. Like I said, he's boom or bust for sure. And maybe a little bit of Sabonis, but 9-7's a little much. So, I mean, if it's like a 225 and like a 5 spread, I'll have a little bit more into it, but I think it could be like a 7 or 8 spread, so we'll have to see. Detroit and Chicago. Another game I'm intrigued to see the total because I think this one could stay relatively competitive. I do like DeLon Wright once again. Kobe White could come into play as well, more of a GPP play, but playing massive minutes. Zach LaVine at 9-5. Don't mind taking a shot with the dude. I think get you about 45-50 here. See, Josh still playing okay minutes. Had a 40% usage rate in 21 minutes, so still look at him. Grant, GPP only. Bay, he's been hot, so you could definitely keep going with him if you want to. Griffin's not playing. He's probably done with the Pistons. But I do like Plumlee with Griffin being out. Don't think it'd affect him a lot, but I do like Plumlee quite a bit at 7,300. All right, Portland and Pelicans, 231 back-to-back for both these guys. Once again, literally most of these guys are in play. Lillard, Ingram, Zion. Maybe even look at Gary Trent in a couple. Definitely look at Enes Kanter. If Steven Adams is out, Willie Hernan Gomez definitely is worth a look as well. Don't mind him. Might play about 22, 23 minutes. So, he should be relatively cashy depending on what's going on with Steven Adams. So, yeah, one of those games, pick and choose. Don't really need to tell you who to pick there. It's a 231, so should be a pretty good game. OKC and Memphis. So, Theo Maledon randomly came back last night. A little surprised by that one. Didn't really hurt too much overall. Diallo hurt a little bit, but still shot 14 times. So at 5'9", he's more of a cash game play. Doesn't have a ton of upside. We did pick Ja Morant, and he looked pretty dang good. Only played 31 minutes, but was solid for us with a 42. Not sure if I like him here, though. Dort could be worth a look again. Kyle Anderson. And maybe Val, but that's basically it. Val's a little much at 7-8, though. I don't like paying that much for him. Miami, Golden State, uptick spot here for Miami, so don't mind looking at Bam. Don't mind looking at Jimmy Butler. Butler's still really dang cheap. Easily for 48.50 in this one on paper, so Jimmy's looking pretty good. Bam's been looking good the last game. Like I said, 9-1, you could look at him. Sabonis and a couple of those guys are a little more. I'd rather have Zion than Bam, but that's up to you guys. Tyler Hero coming off the bench, looking pretty dang good. The last game, he shot 20 times, around 16 to 17 shots in this one. And I don't think his ownership's going to be high, so Tyler is definitely worth a look. And that is mostly it. I don't have a ton of Golden State, maybe Curry, but like I said, he's so up and down at 10,000. Kind of hard to take a shot with him. Utah and the Clippers, as normal. Kawhi and Mike Conley are both game time decisions. Not sure if we get word on them. Ugh. Excuse me. But if Mike Conley's out, Clarkson, obviously, Joe Ingles, got to look at those two. If Kawhi is out, Terrence Mann, a little bit of Marcus Morris, Lou Williams. He wasn't too great. Not too great, but not the greatest. But he still had 34 against Miami. So Lou, Marcus Morris, and obviously Terrence Mann. Definitely could look at those guys. Beverly should be back here, though. I think. Yeah, he should be back. Maybe look at Beverly. He could be half decent in a GPP. And that's mostly it in that one. So let's go see what we can do for you guys here. I really do like Lillard. I like a Lillard DeLon Wright combo. If you don't want to go DeLon Wright or Lillard, either one, you can go down to Jamal Murray if those two guys are out for Denver. If they're playing, maybe go look at McConnell. Maybe David Nwaba if you want. They'll probably fix it later, but right now FanDuel has a lot of guys that are out with no question mark, as you see with Cole Anthony. So it's a little hard right now to remember who's out. So hopefully they fix that. But we're gonna go that way. Like I said, I do like Levine, but if you can't get him, don't worry about it. I feel like if Kawhi plays, I like Mitchell a little bit more, just because it makes it a little bit more competitive, so he could be a GPP play. I do like Tyler Hero. If my bad, if Conley's out, look at Clarkson. Dort, still not a bad play either. And obviously, if Evans out, Terrence Ross, still going to get you about 35, 36. I do like Jimmy quite a bit. Let's go put in Bay. I mean, this dude's been absolute dynamite. Been doing pretty good, looking pretty consistent, and he's a three-point shooter as well. Let's see, power forwards. Don't mind Draymond either. Dude's been putting up a ton of assists, so he's looking pretty good. No one really down in that area. I don't think I have a ton of money here. No, not at all. Oh, my bad. Okay. So basically, got to spin kind of up a little bit here at power forwards. If you don't want to go that way, like I said, you can definitely take a shot with Jamichael if you want to. He was absolute trash last time, but who knows? Against Washington, could have a little bit better game here. Like I said, it is called DFS for a reason, right? They could definitely bounce back the next day. So that leaves you with $5,300. You can change a couple guys around for sure. If I didn't name anyone, if I didn't name anyone that you did not, that you like that I did not name. There we go. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Like I said, Beverly in a GPP as well, if he does play. So that's it. So yeah, keep an eye on Denver. Keep an eye on that Utah game with those couple of those injuries, and I think that's mostly it. So, all right, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And like I said, it was another W for us. We are 8-1, and we absolutely killed it last night with a 363.6. Everybody cashed and won some pretty good money, as you guys can see there. So, if you guys want to get in, we'd love to have you. All you need to do, hit us up on our Twitter. That will be right down there below in the comment section. Click that link right there. It will take you directly to our YouTube. Take you right to our Twitter. Message us, say hey, we'd love to get in, and also give us a follow, and we'll get back to you within the day. And yeah, so that is mostly it. So once again, thanks for watching. I definitely do appreciate it quite a bit, and we will see you guys a little bit later on.